The 2015 APEC Summit is being held in Manila. More than 1,000 delegates and business and diplomatic communities are expected to be there. As CCTV's Barnaby tells us, many see the meeting as a sign of growing confidence in the Philippines.
After all the hype and anticipation, it's finally happening, and the Philippines is determined to make the best possible impression. The famous Manila Bay boardwalk, once deteriorating, has been given a facelift and cleared of families that have made it their home. Security is tight, and rightly so, as close to 20 foreign leaders are attending the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC leaders meeting this week in Manila, especially after the deadly attacks in Paris.
The last time the Philippines hosted the APEC Summit was back in 1996. That was almost 20 years ago. So is the fact that it is finally able to do so again this year a confirmation that the country is indeed no longer the sick man of Asia.
The Filipinos themselves feel much more confident, about their country and the direction that it's moving into. And the outside world is noticing. Pretty much every analyst sort of prefaced his remarks by, this is the story, but the exception is the Philippines. It's going very well. And so World Economic Forum, APEC, these are all occasions for the country to say, come take a look at us.
To that end, the Philippine government has spent more than $200 million on preparations for the main event and meetings that have taken place throughout the year. The hope is that it will translate into more foreign investments, which is where the Philippines still lags behind its neighbors.
It's not so much that the Philippines needs the money, The government has enough resources at the moment. What foreign direct investment will bring here is more competition, and that's what the economy needs.
China, led by President Xi Jinping, is expected to push the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific, the idea of which was first brought up during the APEC leaders meeting in Beijing last year. Meanwhile, the U.S. will lead discussions on the Trans-Pacific Partnership, seen as the rival trade pact with 11 other APEC economies. But with the government here closing roads and canceling more than 1,000 flights to give way to the delegates, critics say it already is feeling more disruptive than beneficial.